On today's show, sparks fly at Aluma trailers in Bancroft, Iowa. And then, a classic lure that can only be found at a small little fishing shop in northern Minnesota.
People are passionate about outdoor equipment.
Get this, Americans spend $30 billion a year on gear.
But no one ever really sees how their stuff gets made.
That's where we come in.
Made for the Outdoors. Made for the Outdoors is presented by Warner's Dock.
On today's show, we turn sheets of aluminum into heavy-duty trailers while forging the American dream. Bancroft, Iowa isn't exactly a metropolis.
Corn and bean fields, it's hogs, cattle.
But among the fields and livestock is a family-owned company that's been hard at work for nearly 3 decades.
Aluma Trailers has been helping you haul your gear and equipment since 1992. And they're made right here in the USA, Bancroft, Iowa to be exact. Let's go see how they're made for the outdoors.
From utility trailers to UTV trailers to car haulers and more, Aluma has a wide range of aluminum products, all built right here.
The ownership, Lloyd's, and that's where you try to integrate a lot of their purchasing power in the local Midwest area originally. Now they've expanded out since then, but originally it was kind of self-centered on that aspect of it.
Aluma wants you to take fun anywhere, and that mission starts with, you guessed it, aluminum.
Most of the aluminum is 6063, T5, T6 aluminum.
But raw materials are no good without a plan. It's the design team that takes a customer's dream and turns it into a reality. Once approved, the work order is sent down to the factory floor.
Decisions. Safety first, but now we have a third option. Which one's cameraman?
Oh, this is great.
These ones?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's time for a little show and tell.
So here at Aluma, they have a brand new toy, and they're pretty stoked about it. Steve, you got to tell me about this very, very high-tech machine because I don't know what's going on in it.
First of all, what we're doing today is we're just cutting small parts to create for our steps for the trailers.
Okay.
Just a starting point. We get our work orders that call down what we're going to get. We go into our server here. And in our server, we're able to find all the various part numbers. And in this case, we're creating the 9848. So we just go in there and we pull in that program. That loads it in. And then in this situation, we've just finished cutting these parts. We need to bring in a clean sheet. Because this is a very automated system, I just tell it to do it. And then you'll watch as the pallets change out. It is, I'm actually going to let you take the wheel now. You take your mouse and click on the auto at the top.
Okay.
So that brings your program back to the foreground. We're now done switching out our material. So now we're ready to fire it all up. And you're going to push the start button, which is right there.
Yes, I am. It is so fast. It's freaky fast. Wow, that's impressive.
Not only is the machine fast, it's also incredibly precise.
Very
Whoa!
Just think about cool things to cut out now when you're bored?
Oh, we play around from time to time. This is another popular item.
Cool. I want one.
You can have them both.
I accept this roast.
In a matter of minutes, our small parts are machined.
And as you can see, we've cut these in a way that I can take this sheet off all in one shot. In old systems, you had to, when you cut your part, you had to bend each one of these individually.
Oh, you can put the whole sheet into the bender. They've thought of everything.
This side down, but you're going to want this side, the rounded side, facing towards the clamps.
Where do we gotta be here?
You're absolutely nailed it. You're going to lightly press on that, not all the way down, you're just going to lightly press it. You'll see the press come down. There you go.
Done? Now what?
You're going to slide this out. And then what you're targeting now is the edge of this clamp on both sides. Yep.
Right there.
And then this next bend is to basically break all those parts free for me.
Woo!
Nailed it.
Got it!
When we get back, we let sparks fly. You're watching Made for the Outdoors.
Made for the Outdoors is brought to you by Warner's Dock, Aquarius Home Services, Old Dutch family-owned quality snacks since 1934, Walton's, Keystone Light. Here's to living smooth. Celebrate responsibly.
Aluma has been manufacturing trailers for nearly 30 years. Office manager Lori McGuire has been here since nearly the beginning.
Well, they call me mom sometimes, so 28 and a half years. So I started in 1996, and I started as a wirer on the floor. I was number 7 employee at that time, that's all we had. I went from wiring to welding. Then I went to a line lead position, supervisor, line leader. You know, we're there to make sure our customers have a good experience with our trailer and that they enjoy it and they have a trailer that's working well for them at all times.
Keeping customers happy is the main goal, and there's a team upstairs dedicated to just that.
Here at Aluma, their trailers get shipped all over the world, and of course there are a ton of people involved in that process, but there are a couple of ladies here who make sure everyone stays happy. One of those is Erin. Erin, why don't you tell us about your day-to-day?
Mostly entering sales orders, parts, and trailer orders. We also take customer service calls from the dealers, end users who are just trying to get a little bit more information about the trailer that they want to buy. And we also have an outside sales team that they call in if they're, driving down the road, can't open their laptop, can't open their sales book, and they just need a quick answer. So we're here to help.
While Erin keeps the sales team happy, workers on the factory floor let sparks fly.
All right, Jake, we've got some work to do on kind of the main body of our trailer. Tell me what happens here at the station.
Okay, so what's gonna happen with this robot is if you see this red box on here that has a laser on it,
Yep.
that will come down and it'll shine down into the joint here.
Okay.
It'll take a picture of that joint, send that back to that robot, and then it will go down each individual leg and weld that up
So
throughout
pretty
the whole trailer.
sophisticated.
Yes.
And you're just completely removing that human welding
Yes.
element.
Yep. They come in and just tack it in place.
Hold it in place.
Yep. We get everything out of the way and just let the robot do its thing.
I kind of want to see it.
We can do that.
All right, let's go.
The robot welds the main body with pro precision. Not a spark is wasted.
A big part of the assembly process, the trailer's actually upside down. This is where a ton of welding happens. All the different components get put into place. Electrical goes in, chains, you name it, and then it gets flipped over and finished off.
While workers wait to flip the trailer, a manager ensures everything is just right. A thumbs up from a yellow shirt means we're good to go. Each finished trailer gets a thorough washing before its final inspection. We show off the finished product when we get back on Made for the Outdoors.
Made for the Outdoors is brought to you by Star Bank, Finishing Trades Institute of the Upper Midwest, Nordic Legend Saunas, Walzer Buick GMC, Bloomington and Roseville, Forever Barnwood.
Welcome back to Made for the Outdoors. We've spent the day transforming raw aluminum into a fun hauling rig. Al is here to walk us through a few of Aluma's signature features.
We've got one of your many models here, finished, looking shiny. Why don't you walk us through kind of some of the defining features of this trailer? First of all, what is it?
Okay, this is what we call our wide body trailer. It's got features of drive over fenders, and we do it in several different lengths. We start in a single axle 15-foot trailer, and we go all the way up to a 28-foot tandem axle trailer. All aluminum floor. It's got the heavy-duty rub rail on the sides.
Okay.
It's got loading lights on the front, so if you're loading in the dark, you've got light there available. We're featuring a 360-degree stainless steel tie-down, and there's 4 of those that come standard on each trailer. This one is equipped with two 5,200-pound axles, so it comes in rated at just under 10,000 pounds. 15-inch radial tires, aluminum wheels, torsion axles on everything. We have a 7-foot long ramp, so you've really got a nice loading angle.
Yep.
Whether you're loading a UTV, a side-by-side, whatever, that's got some of the wider upfits on it, or even a vehicle that you need that, like a bigger pickup that has the wider wheel stance on it. A Bronco, a Jeep, something like that really works well on this particular vehicle. All LED lights, of course, and comes with our exclusive tongue to tail warranty that covers everything from tip to tongue, and it's all inclusive for 5 years' time.
Okay, so from what I hear, this is one of the most popular models.
This has been one of our most popular models for many years running. It's our 7712H model and comes with a 3,500-pound axle, comes in rated at 2990. It's got a 14-inch tire and wheel on it.
Okay.
One of the things that we just recently done is made some changes in the way that we build the rail on the trailer.
Yeah.
And so it's actually an all-one extrusion. We're using American-made extrusions, and we have the ability with our equipment in-house to make that all-in-one extrusion now.
Okay.
And we've also added steps to it.
Yes,
So
check out this step. We made that piece right there.
And when you're getting up on the trailer and getting off of the trailer, that step is really a feature that's just so much more convenient to use. If you haven't tried that yet, I would encourage anyone to try that, and I think you're really going to like that feature.
Yeah.
All of our trailers also come with a swivel jack, which makes it easier to move the trailer around. It's very easy to just move them around when they're detached from the vehicle. If you've got to move them back behind a shed or behind your house, something like that, or in your garage.
Yep.
So that's one of the things that we also do. We also install a 4-prong receptacle holder for the electrical plug and a tongue handle on these trailers to make it easier just to pick it up by the tongue and move it around when you're trying to move the trailer in your parking lot or whatever.
Those little features actually make such a big difference. Like you said, even being able to just store that in a certain place when you're not using it.
It's just
really
a convenience factor again.
Yep.
And then also this trailer comes standard with 4 welded on tie loops for the convenience of tying down your cargo wherever you need to be able to do that at. And it has stake pockets on the outside. We also have several options available for this trailer. You can put side racks on in a 12-inch solid side rack, a 24-inch tall solid rack, or a gated 24-inch side rack kit. And it's all made of aluminum. This trailer also comes with our exclusive 5-year tongue-to-tail warranty, all-inclusive warranty.
And then moving to the back, we've got...
So it comes with a 1-piece tailgate in this particular model, or you can get it in a bifold tailgate, whichever one you prefer.
Yep.
It's got a really nice loading angle. The extrusion that we're using here allows you to keep from getting hung up on that angle when you're first loading the trailer. And it's got a really good transition point here, so again, it keeps you from getting hung up there on the trailer when you're loading.
Right.
So it's easy to pick up, they're lightweight.
Let me see that for myself. Oh yeah, no, that's super nice. Let's see.
Attach your tailgate arms, and you're ready to go.
Pull the pin out, slide it in on the last one. That's so easy. All right. Okay, what is someone using this trailer for typically?
So this is probably one of our most universal trailers in the fact that you can put a side-by-side on it, you can put an ATV on it, zero-turn lawnmower. A lot of people use it for just general utility use, for yard work, that kind of thing, moving stuff around.
Sure.
If you got to make a trip to the lumber yard or whatever, you've got plenty of bed space to be able to do that with. So it's really has a lot of universal appeal. We do make this trailer in a 10, a 12-foot, and then we go to a 78-14 in a single axle and a 15, all the way up into the tandem axle sizes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
If you've got a UTV or a side-by-side that's a little bigger, we've got trailers to accommodate that as well.
I'd take this thing home with me, but I've already got one of my own. So this rig's ready to get shipped out to its new owner.
The folks at Aluma aren't just building trailers, they're forging the American dream.
You know, it's fun to be in a smaller community and watching things grow and expand and move from, 15, 20 employees to, 150 employees and that type of thing.
Yes, I love my job. The Lloyds that own the company it's a family-owned company, and it's great to work for them. That's what I think I like best.
Made for the Outdoors is brought to you by Star Bank, Sportsman's Guide, Totem Resorts, the premier destination for world-class fishing.
Grand Marais, Minnesota. A quirky little town that sits on the shores of Lake Superior. Known for its access to the Boundary Waters canoe area, it's one of the last stops for anglers to load up on supplies. And there's no better place than Beaver House. Known by all passing through, 'cause it's pretty hard to miss.
The outside is really appealing with all the fish hanging out of it. It was easy to find.
Tyson Kronberg has handcrafted lures since he was a kid.
My farthest memory is when I was probably 3 or 4. Yeah. I've been working in here my entire life. I used to pack night crawlers when I was 5, 6 years old. Count out night crawlers, put them in a bag and twist it up, and I'd make a penny a dozen or whatever. Then I'd go walk down to Joyens and buy some candy.
His love for fishing comes from the co-founder of the shop, his dad.
My dad and my uncle started in 1964, so it's just been our family since then.
And you can't forget about his furry business partner.
That's Super Mario. He's been working here 12 years, I tell people.
Beaver House is home to one-of-a-kind lures.
We're making beaver flicks. It's a float rig. It floats your bait about 1.5 feet, 2 feet off the bottom. And that's where the fish are, and that's why it works so good. I guarantee him to catch every kind of fish there is, or your money back in the summertime. I double guarantee him for ice fishing.
Sounds like a dream come true. And all it takes is 4 simple materials.
It's a split ring, a blade, and a swivel, and a hook.
Easy enough. Now time to get started.
First you take a split ring and then you open it up.
Next, you gotta choose a blade. Tyson's preference, the brighter, the better.
Sometimes fluorescent orange is better, sometimes fluorescent pink is better.
With the color selected, just a couple more steps and it's ready for the line.
Then you put the hook on, then you put the swivel on. This is the reason we're still on this corner for 57 years. There isn't too many people that don't know about beaver flicks. Everyone in Minnesota probably knows about beaver flicks.
Word of mouth spread beyond state lines.
I send beaver flicks and my dad's float rigs out to different states all over the world.
I got 3 beaver flicks. Teacher told us that they handmade the tackle here, so I thought that was really cool and that would be something special to bring home.
Beaver Flicks also makes a sister lure, the Beaver Flicks Spoon. With the same guarantee, but for the trophies.
Lake trout, salmon, Chinook salmon, coho salmon, steelhead.
Making this one takes a little more time.
First you heat up that spoon, then you take the powder paint and you just sort of dab it on. I usually put white down as a primer,
The primer paint ensures the lure pops below the surface.
Heat that baby up good.
Then comes the fun part, tie-dye.
And we'll put some pink on this one, and some blue. And a touch of orange, and a touch of chartreuse. They call that color the Wonder Bread color. Then if you dip it in the cold water right away, then the paint sticks to it a lot better.
And bam, you have a spoon.
And the colors come out pretty good. It's a lot of fun. I never really was artistic until I started making spoons.
A Grand Marais classic that just might help you catch the fish of your dreams.